Welcome to the new Vaudeville Revue, the show that celebrates life in Waldo County. Made possible with the support of Viking Lumber Company, Oceanside Chiropractic, Zoe's Bakery, the Belfast Co-op Store, Waterfall Arts, Elizabeth Garber, acupuncturist, Colonial Plastering, Al, the webmaster, Village Soup Citizen, Arlene Roush, massage therapist, WERU 89.9 FM, Satpel.
Thank you, Anna Dean. Thank you, Willy. Thanks, Elise, Sproul. And thank you, Waldo County. Welcome to a new Vaudeville Revue, the show that celebrates life in our corner of the universe, Waldo County. And I tell you, we've got some great stuff for this episode. We've got Jesse Wakeman and Anne Campbell going to be playing later. And also we have our Poet of the Month, Karin Spitfire, actually the Belfast Poet Laureate, going to read poetry to you on this episode. But the thing that I'm sure you're so excited about, like everyone in the world, is the championship round of Survivor Passagasawake. I will introduce the combatants. From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, please welcome DJ Pella. From Omaha, Nebraska, welcome Yvette, you bet, Chevy McDonald. And from Sedona, Arizona, please welcome Butch. The final challenge to determine the survivor, Passagasawake. To win here, you need more than physical strength and agility, more than raw courage and tenacity. In this final test, you must plumb the depths of your very soul, reaching for that ultimate creative spark, which will elevate you to the pinnacle of achievement. Each of you will be given tools and materials to create your own significant Waldo County work of art. For DJ Prowler, 2 number 10 knitting needles and a ball of yarn. For Yvette, you bet Chevy McDonald. Scissors, glue, 37 issues of Down East Magazine. Yeah. And for Butch, a tree and a cordless sawzall. Okay, so DJ Prowler won the coveted advantage bonus with the last challenge and could begin with the first bell. And not yet. What, not yet? Hold on. And Yvette, you bet, Chevy, and Butch will start with the second bell. On your mark, get set, go! All right. Okay, that's it. Time's up. Okay. Show us your art, DJ Prowler.
Well, I made this little man, see? He's Scotty Too Hottie and he's a dancer. He's, ooh, baby, work it, mama, work it, baby, work it, mama, funkadelic,
And what do you have? Yvette, you bet, Shabby, McDonald.
Well, you know, Collage is French, no?
No.
And so I felt a great connection to my ancestors when I was touching all those articles about logworms and fish. And like my ancestors, I am ready to storm the Bastille of conventional art making. I have, therefore, made a pair of shades with which to protect my vision from the blinding whiteness of this county. And it is always a good time for a smoke, non? I am the art, and the Warhol kiss my grits.
And what can you show us, Butch?
Well, I don't know much about logs, but I did the best I could.
And now, you, the audience, must decide who won this challenge. Our scientifically calibrated applause meter will record your support and announce the winner, who will be given the coveted grand prize, plus all the fame and bragging rights due to the survivor, Pasagasa-Walking. All those who wish to vote for DJ Prowler. And those of you who wish to vote for Yvette, you bet, McDonald.
Merci, merci.
And now, who would like to vote for Butch? And the winner is Yvette, you bet, Chevy McDonald.
Oh, mon Dieu! Oh, mon Dieu! I would like to thank Jesus Christ, my personal Savior. I would like to thank my mother, and I would like to thank my press agent, Rudolph. Merci, I love you all, Waldo County.
The champion, survivor Pasagasa-Walking. Please welcome, if you will, Belfast Poet Laureate, Karin Spitfire.
Hi, Ando.
Hey, Karin.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here, and this is a lot different from dancing. I mean, just kind of sitting around and typing these days, not doing so much dancing. What's the difference? I mean,
The knees.
oh, the knees. Well, I should have figured that.
Thank you for having me. I'm really happy that the mayor and the town council has decided to do some figuring out what we could do different about climate change. Excuse me, hot flash. So this is called climate change. Rancor laces the edges of her world, the breath and wind she rode, the breast milk she drank. Now the dust molts her calluses. She does not use it like salt and pepper, just occasionally as mace. If she were a reindeer, this vitriol would concentrate into small, dense pockets at the tips of her fine, hollow hair, pushed out as far as possible from her heart. This is what she did with the acid rain that fell on her in the formative years. Now her coat is thicker, it breathes in less, her mouth only opens for tongues feeding her morsels, not taxing to her gall. Despite this lesson learned, she, like every plant, animal, alive, cannot escape. It is wholly endemic, cycling with every raindrop. And while she longs for trees, mourns the big mammal kin, the blaring silence her blood, her hemoglobin hears, is the caustic cries of dying plankton, unable to build their ecoskeletal homes, too much heat and bitter water. This derangement of bile clanging with every breath. Now, I've started to do some research on Byrne Porter because he was our first poet laureate, and I'm trying to figure out a way to appreciate him. And I was talking to somebody who liked him a lot, who's been around for a long time in the poetry world, and he said that what was redeeming about Byrne was how wild he was. And I said, okay, I can deal with that. So this is Be Belfastian 2, which is part of my triptych that I wrote for the New Year's Eve gala, and it's about wild. Isn't that the town with the lovely big houses and the wild women? Yup, said Josephine Grady, telling her story at the footbridge reopening, the bridge over the Passagawassawakeg, where the sturgeon used to run. Wild. That's the part of Belfast I know. When Barbara's, was Bruno's, was Bar 132, was being boycotted because two women dancing together were thrown out. When Sue Farrow was fixing instruments and Mary Weaver's productions were regalia, pagan, and packed. And we danced all night long at the Susan B. Anthony Club on the third floor of the Oddfellows Hall over the Grasshopper Shop, previously Woolworth's, now Chase's Daily. After that, we closed the Belfast Cafe, run by Mayor Mike, and waited on by Lisa Newcomb, but we were never as close to wild as Rollies. It won't be appearing in Jay Davis's history what happened when the wild women met Bill W.'s club. But it is a good example of the divergent groups facing the same problem amid swashbuckling on all sides. The circle ekes open, language changes, and we tame down when we have to rub shoulders. Wild is a part of Belfast, be it the shining homegrown heirlooms, Anita Robertson, Eunice Palmer, Susan Laughlin, or the invasives like me, Peg Worth, Sharon Walsh. Characters, opinions, big hearts, civic minds, and a little rough around the edges, even when we get cleaned up. Now we're talking this Belfast brand. The world market telling us that because we are not completely a strip-malled, monocultured shopping opportunity, we still actually have culture. Old-fashioned hometown culture, idiosyncratic and eccentric for its very existence. We have a draw, something unique and special to bank on, if we play our hand right. It's a good analysis as far as it goes. But me, I'm feeling a little bit like salmon. A few years ago, wild caught was oxymoronic. Now it means us. And because it's March, and it's Women's History Month, and International Women's Day happens March 8th, and St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to read this poem. For St. Patrick's Day, I'm not Irish, but my people were run over by black crows hawking blasphemies against our Bridget. I'm not Irish, but my people's bodacia fecund, ferocious genetrix of us all, was defamed into the pallid Virgin Mother, too. I'm not Irish, but my people's oak grove was chopped into the cross for the new hanging hero. We did not name the wee people elves or fairies, but every bison, mole, and caterpillar spoke with spirit's voice. We did not tie Celtic knots or Gaelic speak, but Pasanki, our sacred eggs, also went the way of Easter. I'm not Irish, but Ukrainian, Swedish, English, with a ghost story of Blackfoot and Jew. I'm not Irish, but I am full-blooded, true green, pushing up each spring, disrupting every concrete conqueror. Thank you.
Yeah. Now please welcome again Jesse Wakeman and Anne Campbell. Oh, let me get this real quick. There.
This first piece that I'm going to be singing is by Samuel Barber, and it's entitled Sure on This Shining Night. Sure on this shining night of star-made shadows round, kindness must watch for me this side the ground. The late year lies down the north. All is healed. All is health. High summer holds the earth. Hearts all whole. Sure on this shining night I weep for wonder, wandering far alone of shadows on the stars. This next one is an old jazz standard. It's called, what is it called? The Way You Look Tonight. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Oh, but you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you, just the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Can't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you, just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Oh, don't you know you're lovely? Never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you, just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight.
Excellent. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Let's see. Heck. What's that? Oh! We don't need that here anyway. You know what? I think we're just going to have us a word from our corporate, I think, yeah. And now, a word from our great corporate underwriter. Okay. Peter, have a flat?
Yeah. I was going downhill, lickety split, and a dog jumped out in front of me. I swerved to the left. I swerved to the right. I swerved to the middle. There was a pothole the size of Rhode Island. Blam! Wham! I slammed to the ground. My sacrospiniliac. I don't think I'm going to be able to walk anymore, Rando. I don't know what to do.
Oh, Peter, did you get somebody to look at it?
Ando, I'd like to, but I don't know who.
Oh. too hard, work too hard. Here in Waldo County, we're all the same. We just work too hard, work too hard, work too hard.
Pick up the baby, shovel out the snow, stack the wood, go, go, go. Pick up the baby, shovel out the snow, stack the wood, go, go, go. Who can we turn to when we hurt our backs? Who can we turn to when we hurt? Who can we turn to when we hurt our backs? Who can we turn to when we hurt? Who can we turn to when we hurt our backs? Who can we turn to when we hurt? Who can we turn to when we hurt our backs? Who can we turn to when we hurt?
I said Dr. Michael Hausman. I said Dr. Michael Hausman, chiropractor. I said Dr. Michael Hausman. I said Dr. Michael Hausman, chiropractor. I say Dr. Michael Hausman. I say Dr. Michael Hausman, chiropractor. I say Dr. Michael Hausman. I say Dr. Michael Hausman, chiropractor. I say Dr. Michael Hausman. I say Dr. Michael Hausman, chiropractor. I say Dr. Michael Hausman. I say Dr. Michael Hausman, chiropractor.
Good job, guys. Well, that's our show for tonight, folks. For those of you watching at your homes, it's pretty fun to watch right here at the show live. I know cause I do it. We'll be back next month, April 7th, April 5th.
Whatever Saturday that is.
First Saturday in April, 7 p.m. here at the American Legion Hall in downtown Belfast, Maine. Thanks to Wes and Willy Reddick, Al the webmaster, sound man Ed Gogan. Great job. Willie Kelly and Elise Sproul. Thanks to Willie for that inspiration on that last jingle too. Also, Jesse Wakeman, Anne Campbell, Shauna Hansen, Karin Spitfire, our special guest. Thanks to Jackson Bond for taking up the tickets. For Anna Dean for doing the great. Applause. Kristen Burkholder, Jenny Tibbetts, and Peter Conant. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Please join us in singing our closing song, When You're Smiling. So, here we go. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, A new Vaudeville Revue has been made possible with the generous support of Viking Lumber Company, Colonial Plastering, Oceanside Chiropractic, Zoe's Bakery, the Belfast Co-op Store, Waterfall Arts, Elizabeth Garber, Acupuncturist, Al, the Webmaster, Village Soup Citizen, Arlene Roush, Massage Therapist, WERU 89.9 FM, Saptail. If you like this program, why not come join us at our regular live broadcast the first Saturday night of each month. For ticket information, location, and other interesting information, visit our website, www.thenewvaudevillerevue.com.